On the lock screen of my Vivo V21, there lives a grey sweater, 16-year-old Huzaifa wearing it like an armor. Everything about the picture seems to be perfect, except for the filter that my sister chose for me. And this is that picture. I love the sweater, not because it is fancy or gives the newly old money vibe, but because it tells a story, my story. And this picture is the only entity about that sweater left that puts it into the category that is an item of a personal significance. Maulana Rum, a mystic poet of the 13th century, once said, I saw many humans on whom there were no clothes, and I saw many clothes in which there were no humans. It was a cold night, the kind of a night that pushes everyone into their warm and cozy homes. I was traveling back from the academy to my home on an auto rickshaw. Auto rickshaw is a three-wheeled taxi that is quite famous here in Asia. I saw an old man lying on a footpath, curled up in a cold, old, and torn up blanket. Because the traffic was too much and I had to wait to see him for 8 seconds, I could not just sit there anymore. I went out, I took off my black leather jacket, then I took off the grey sweater. I wore the jacket again and I went to that person. I gave him my sweater. The cruel winter did not even allow him to stand up and thank me. Instead, he just took my hand and kissed my hand right here with tears in his eyes. This is who I am. And these unfinished, small, and unnoticed moments will take you to my story. And my stories are the threads, the invisible threads that bind me to my values: curiosity, courage to take the initiative, and empathy. The sweater does not talk about an incident where I felt heroic or meaningful, but it is an expression of how far I have come and how I see the world around me. It is a woven piece of wool that shares my decisions and vision to the world, having the courage to take the first step. Once a symbol of comfort, the sweater now became a symbol of what we can do for others and how much value each person's actions have. I will end with a couplet of the poet of the East, Allama Muhammad Iqbal, which translates that for 1,000 years the daffodil mourns for its blindness. With a lot of struggle and patience, the garden is granted with someone who has vision and who can actually see. Thank you.